Alright, in this class I'll be showing you how I design thumbnails for YouTube videos. Now, this class is actually a project a client gave to me that I've been working on. So, what will be there is we'll be going through this class as I'm designing it. So what I'm doing now is I'm actually designing this job the way it will appear. So we'll make all the mistakes, do all the corrections, and you'll see everything from scratch to finish. So I have already trimmed my pictures, I've already made them transparent, and I'll be using Photoshop. So let's open Photoshop. So this is the dimension for the thumbnail that I'm creating, 4 inches by 2 inches. So let me bring in the 2 pictures I'm using, move them here, Ctrl+T, then you can reduce, hold down your alternate and your shift and pull your picture down. So this is a thumbnail for a YouTube video. What I want to do here is I will flip this picture horizontally, let it face this way so that this hand won't be cut off. So this picture will be behind this one. I will take my eraser tool and clean part of this picture. I will also do same to this using my eraser tool. So let me bring these pictures here. So the title of the message is Pilot You Cannot. So let me type that. Then I'll have to change my text color to black so that you can see it. Change to black. Then change my text distribution to center alignment. In my font, I'm going to change my font face to something wider so that this should go up. So I'm having this text like this. Don't mind any mistakes we'll be making. We just have to make those mistakes and you see how the process of graphic design goes. Alright, this name Pilot has to do with kingship, so I'm going to be using a royal template for the background. You get? So let me get in my backgrounds and images that I will be using and check. I think we can make use of purple background because purple has to do with royalty. Okay. Then our font will be changing to white color. We'll work with that. So we'll bring in other fonts, sorry, not fonts, other shapes and other backgrounds. I think we can work with this. Yes, use a pillar. What we are doing has to do with royalty. So I think this pillar should be here. This pillar should be there, yes. So let me bring in other backgrounds that I'm going to be working with. Let me bring in this background of Jesus Christ, because I think this message is actually about Jesus, talking about Pilate. Okay, so I will take my eraser tool and clean this picture, clean a part of it off to blend it with the background. Then next thing I will do, I have to blend it with the background using my blend mode or options. I'm actually looking for what right. I think I'm close to what I want. Okay, I'll make that transparent a bit. Then I'm going to increase the contrast of this pillar. I'll go to image, take bright and contrast, and I'll increase it for it to look more brighter. Since we are dealing with kingship and this font does not actually blend with kingship, I will change my font to let me change my font to Transjans, a more relatable font. Okay, or I can use Cinzel. Okay, let's use Transjans. And preferably, you can actually make this text curved by clicking here. If you come to this arc, okay, let's make our text curve. I don't want that really. No, I don't want that perspective also. No, I don't want that perspective either. I don't want it. It's not giving me what I want. I told you we'll make the mistakes and we'll amend them. Alright? So, don't be scared of making mistakes. Let me check and Cinzel. I think this test will do me more good than. Alright. So I'm going to turn this text to gold. Let it have a feel of gold. I've taught this before. And how to create your test effect. Okay. Alright. Yeah, texture. Okay. So this before. I think that is this or this. Preferably, let's take this. Okay, so what else? Let's add no need for color overlay. Let's add shadow to our text and reduce the size of the shadow. The opacity of the shadow should be 100%. We need for pattern overlay. I think this cool. Let's work with this. If you want to make maybe this pillar loop, either which way, okay. Then our background, we can decide to add a blur effect to it. let's say radiant block. Let's see what this gives us. Okay. Let me bring in other backgrounds for me to blend. Alright, so let's blend this with what we have. Bring it here, overlay. I'm going to add blur effect to it. Okay. Alright, I think we're almost done with this. Let's not add any effect to this pillar. What do you think? Let me bring in another background to blend. Let's try this. It doesn't work now. Can do without it. Flip it and increase it. Okay. I think this works for us. This actually works for us. So let's blend it. Let's see what comes out of this. Actually, those brick there, they are looking like the brick where Jesus was actually flogged, or is looking like the tomb. So I think that background is actually serving a good purpose. Okay, can we go with this? I think we can. Alright, I think this is better. This is far better. This is far better. Okay. I told you make all the mistakes and also correct ourselves. So I'm looking at something that is not too shouting for attention. Okay. Looking for something darker that is not too shouting for attention. That is not shouting. Let's give me some time. Okay, I think I should go with this. Let me just go with this and that will be it. Okay. Let me just go with this and this will be it. I think I should add more strength to these pictures I will take these pictures to camera raw and add more strength to them by increasing my clarity and sharpness. Increase the clarity, increase your sharpness, then increase your luminance so that the same strength on the background can be on the pictures. That's one secret of good graphics. Your picture should not be looking plain while your background is heavy. You get? So it's the same thing that should apply to your images and your background. Let's see, this font actually is not really giving me what I want. I think we should go with this. I think I prefer this. Okay. Then what I will do now is I'm going to increase the shadow. Let me increase this shadow. Let me increase this shadow. I think I should add another shadow layer. So for this pillar, I think we should still work on it too. For it not to look as if it's not part of the design, let's increase the sharpness and the clarity for it to have strength. Okay, you can see the strength is now out. So the next thing we'll be putting here is our text. What is the text? That's the Bible verse. That's John 19 verse 7 to 11. That's the text. This is actually a Sunday service message, and I'm running the thumbnail for the YouTube video for them. So, and I think we should bring in some flare light into this. Let's bring in flare light. Okay, I have this. Let's bring in this flare light. All right. Then screen to remove the background. Then I'm still seeing some background on the flare light, so I will have to clean up the background. And here we have it. Okay, looking for the safest place to put this now. And you should come here. If you have it there small, then we can have another one here. Yeah, we can have another one here. So I'm going to bring in the names, or let me export them. I'll put in the names of the men of God and the name of the church, and that will be all. So I'm exporting it now as it is now to CorelDRAW. I'm exporting it now to CorelDRAW. I'm going to be saving as a JPEG thumbnail. I think we have up to 32 thumbnails in this folder, so this will be the 34th thumbnail. So JPEG. I will also save the Photoshop, that's the PSD format, T34. Yeah. So I'll close this. and I'll close this. I have to save that image. And I come to my CorelDRAW, then let me open where the thumbnails are. Okay. So that what I'll do is just to copy in the name of the man of God, and I will export and send to the client. So here we look at the thumbnails I've done for these guys so far. So what I will be doing here is nothing much. Let me go and copy that thumbnail I just designed now, and let me copy that thumbnail T34. Alright, I think I have it here. Bring it to CorelDRAW, paste it, and just put in the names of the men of God and the name of the church. Then I have to send to them. Now you want to know how much this costs, right? Okay, this is actually a monthly package, but I'm not going to tell you how much this costs. You can create packages like this for yourself, like I told you in the business class. So you can see how many thumbnails I've created for them thus far, and you can do likewise. Okay. Wow. All right, I'm done. I'm done with this design. Just a few minutes and I'm done. So, yep, I'm done. I have to export this. And I'm replacing the one I had before. So you can see I'm done with this stuff now. This is it. Then I have to send it to the client, and this is a thumbnail for your video, YouTube video. All right. Okay, you see there is a mistake here. You can see that this logo is not aligned with the text. That's why I told you must take note of everything. We make the mistakes and correct them. So let's go back and correct that. So zoom out. Bring the text down to align with your logo, or take your logo up to align with your text, whichever way you want to do that. Alright, so and this text can be adjusted. Let's put it there. Alright, then we have to re-export. All right, let me view my work again. Okay, here is it. This is it. All right, it's not correct. Let me send to the client. Thank you for watching this video. I will see you in the next class.